Angela Gracia Smith here with you. Today I want to teach you about one of my favorite soups. It's from Bogotá, Colombia, South America, and that's where I grew up and spent part of my life. It's really the soup that is drank after people party for a long, long time. They go to these little breakfast places at about 4 in the morning, or 5 or 6, and they have this soup called Caldo de Costilla, and it's really a beef rib soup. Let me just show you the ingredients I have. First of all, I'm using my Cutco pots. I love these. This is a recent investment. But I have beef ribs in here. Alright, so I've already cooked them up and with the bone. I love being in the field of wellness, and I tell you what I like. I like to have the allitarian perspective. I like to eat all things, and I like to enjoy them in moderation. I've put some celery in there in big chunks, primarily so I could get the nutrients, the natural sodium that comes from the celery. That's something I added, but it's not done in Colombia. That's just for nutritional purposes for me. I put green onions in here as well. It has plenty of garlic, and that's fresh garlic that I minced in there. I also added these ingredients right here. This is not used in South America, but I use it here. It's called Dulse, and this is a kind of seaweed. And the reason I use it is because it's a source of natural iodine, and our body needs iodine for many functions to be at its best level of health. I also use a little bit of turmeric, and this is a source of that antioxidant called curcumin, which is very powerful and very, very nutritious. I added some of this to that soup. To that big pot, I added about maybe a teaspoon of this and maybe half a teaspoon of the turmeric. I also used a big bay leaf because it also adds a lot of flavor to that soup. And I added just one little sprinkle of ground cumin. So this is great. And then my favorite salt is sea salt because it's got all the gamut of minerals that nature offers. It's not rich in iodine, and this is one reason I like to use a little seaweed. So I'm also going to use a little tiny bit of ground pepper, and I'm going to add my potatoes. And I first cooked the soup. I let it rest overnight so that the fat would rise up to the top and I could eliminate that. And now I'm just going to add these potatoes. I'm going to peel them, put them in here, and the soup will be ready to serve up in a few moments. When you serve it up, add some fresh cilantro. Cilantro is very delicious, very flavorful, and that's what the soup is also served with in Colombia, South America. Look forward to seeing you in our next Healthy Equations segment when you join me for adding health and wellness to your life through great lifestyle habits.